I always thought marriage was about two people starting a new life together. Just the two of us, building our own home, our own happiness. But I was wrong. So wrong. On the first night of our marriage, I was expecting romance, intimacy, and a new beginning. Instead, I got something else. Something I never imagined. As my husband and I stepped into our new home, feeling excited yet nervous, there she was, his mother, sitting on the couch, smiling, as if she owned the place. "Oh, you're here," she said cheerfully. "I already unpacked my things. We're going to be such a happy family." Wait, what? At first, I thought it was a joke. Maybe she was just staying for the night, helping us settle in. But when I saw the luggage stacked in the corner, I realized she wasn't leaving. "Mom, what are you doing?" My husband asked, laughing awkwardly. She smiled sweetly. "Oh, I just thought I'd stay here for a while. Help out. The house is too big for just the two of you anyway." "Help? Stay for a while?" No one told me about this. I looked at my husband, expecting him to say something, to tell her that this was our home, that we needed space. But he just rubbed the back of his neck and said, "Well, I guess it's okay, right?" No, it was not okay. That night, instead of enjoying my first night as a married woman, I lay awake in bed, listening to the sounds of my mother-in-law in the next room, unpacking, organizing, taking over. The next morning, I woke up to the smell of breakfast. I walked into the kitchen, and there she was, cooking like she had lived there for years. "Good morning, dear. Sit down, I made breakfast for my son." For her son. Not for me. Just for her son. I forced a smile. "Thank you, but I usually just have coffee in the morning." Her cheerful expression changed in an instant. "Oh, that's not healthy at all. You need to eat properly if you want to take care of my son. A wife's duty is to make sure her husband is well fed." "Excuse me? My job? To take care of him." That was the moment I realized this wasn't just a temporary stay. She had come here to stay permanently, and she expected me to play the role of the perfect wife under her watchful eyes. Days passed, and the situation only got worse. My mother-in-law controlled everything, what we ate, how I cleaned the house, even what time we went to bed. She would stay up late, watching TV in the living room, forcing us to keep our bedroom door open because a house should never be closed off. Privacy? Gone. Personal space? Gone. And my husband? He didn't see the problem. "She's just helping us, babe. She's my mom. What do you want me to do?" What did I want him to do? Stand up for me. Defend our marriage. Tell her that this was our home. But he didn't. He never did. One night I finally broke. I walked into the bedroom after a long, exhausting day, only to find my mother-in-law sitting on our bed. "Oh dear, I was just folding your laundry. You really don't know how to take care of clothes properly, do you?" That was it. I snapped. "Enough," I shouted. "This is my house, my marriage, and my life. You need to leave." Silence. Then she gasped, placing a hand on her chest like I had just stabbed her. My husband rushed into the room. "What's going on?" She's trying to kick me out." His mother cried, tears welling up in her eyes. "After everything I've done for you too." And just like that, I became the villain. My husband looked at me, then at her. And in that moment, I knew he would never choose me over her. I packed my bags that night. Not her. Me. As I walked toward the door, my husband finally spoke. "Are you really leaving over this?" I turned to him, tears in my eyes. "No, I'm leaving because I was never really part of this marriage. It was always you and your mother. There was never room for me." And with that, I walked out. I had dreamed of a beautiful marriage. Instead, I got a nightmare. But I finally woke up. And for the first time since my wedding night, I finally felt free.